What's good, y'all? All glory to the one true God, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another story time. And today we got a double header. We got two story times because I believe both of these story times are not long enough to be their own story time, right? So I'm just gonna put two of them together and put them into like one big story time. It's really two. They did not happen on the same day, but we're gonna act like they did, right? Just to make it a little longer video. The first story time is about the time that I don't condone this. Obviously, it's back when I was young and stupid, but I forged my parents' signature on a detention slip so they would not know that I got detention, and so I could try to skip out on in-school suspension. And then the second story time is about the craziest fight I done seen in my life so far. Kid you not. Like with my own two eyes in person. So let's jump straight into it. This took place all the way back in like the 7th grade. So during this time, I was getting a whole lot of ISS. If y'all remember listening to my last story time about the last craziest whooping that I got, you know, that explains the time when I was getting a whole bunch of like detentions and ISS for a very dumb reason. If you want to know the reason, go watch that story time. But I was getting a whole bunch of like detentions that I wasn't serving, and I was getting ISS for it. But I was tired of going to ISS, bro, because ISS was literally like prison, bro. You literally went in there into this quiet room, like this quiet building separated from the rest of the class, legit like a prison. You go in there, it's just y'all, and like you can just say like the assistant principal, who can just be called the warden, and it's so quiet you could hear a pin drop from down the street. That's literally how quiet it is in that room, I'm telling you. And then you can't go eat with everybody else. You gotta wait for them to eat first, and then y'all go in single file line through the back to get into the cafeteria. It was awful, and you literally there all day. It's so bad, bro. I'm telling you, it was terrible. I was sick and tired of it, to be honest with you. I really was. So I was like, okay, I still don't want my parents to know that I got a detention, and especially for the reason why I got the detention, I don't want them to know. So I'm like, cool, because you got to get your parents' signature, like I told y'all. But I was like, it has to be their signature, which is cursive. And my mama has a very specific cursive writing that's very hard to imitate. Cursive period is hard to imitate, but specifically hers. And I couldn't just do my dad's, because my dad and me have the same name. He's Emmett Jefferson Jr. I'm Emmett Jefferson III. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to put my name down there and try to put Junior, you know what I'm saying? But then he kind of gets suspicious about it, right? I just wanted to do my mama's instead. I put my mama in there. I tried to trace it as best I could, son. I kid you not. I tried to trace it as best I could, right? So like, remember y'all, my mom, like my dad and the assistant principal are very close. So I'm like, man, are they close enough? I was like, I don't know. I'm overthinking it, because like it's like at this point, if I get caught, this is gonna be real bad. So I'm overthinking. I was like, man, they real close. Like, what, the assistant principal know my mama's signature too? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like, how close is my mom? How close is the assistant principal and my dad? I don't know. I'm just overthinking it at this point. So I'm scared. I was like, this is my best chance, right? So I traced it as best I could. I looked at it, but when you're in a panic state, you know, you're just trying to get something out there, right? So I'm just like, it looked cool. You know what I'm saying? So we got to ride with it. Of course, the bus that comes on my street always comes late. I kid you not, that during the 2 years that I rode that bus in middle school, that bus came early, like on time. Literally, you can count on one hand, and you won't use every finger. I kid you not. The dude was always late, so I couldn't depend on him. Now, I could go try to ride the bus like 2-3 blocks down, but he real strict. He don't allow just any other kid. If you don't remember your face, he's like, bro, you don't ride this bus, and he will literally not let you get on. So I couldn't go sneak on that bus because he was always on time. You feel me? So I was kind of stuck in a little situation. So I was like, man, I'm going to have to try to sneak out a little early. I'm going to try and get out a little earlier, and I'm going to have to walk, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not that bad. But it's not that bad of a walk, because at this time, I ain't never really walked to my school. So I'm thinking like, you know, it really didn't feel that far, to be honest with you, when you're on a bus. But like, you know, when you're in a vehicle, everything you seem a little closer because you zooming now. You in the car, but you ain't walking. Long story short on this part, bruh, the walk is actually about 30 minutes, no less than 30 minutes, probably 45 minutes, bro. Close to an hour walk. I kid you not, bro. It was like you was walking to a different town. That stuff was crazy, bro. So I'm literally just walking like I'm a hikeman, a journeyman or something like that, a mountaineer. I'm just walking. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm low-key getting tired. I'm like, bro, ain't no way this school is that far. I'm thinking it's much closer. It's not. And I finally see the school. I'm like, yes, I'm finally getting there. So I walk all the way to the school, and I low-key was breaking a sweat. I was like, thank God if it wasn't like no full sweat, then that would have really been a bad day. But it was like a little bit of sweat. I was able to walk into the school. The AC slapped me in the face. I was all good, right? So now I get into the line for detention. So now we all behind each other, getting in line, getting closer, because they always got to look at the detention slip to make sure that it's, signed, right? So I'm like, my heart racing, son. My heart racing. So I'm getting closer and closer, and I finally get to the lady. Then I give her the detention slip. I'm looking at her, and she's scanning it, and I'm just... And she tore it off, and she gave me back like the receipt part, and she took like the white part of it, and I went in there, and I went into the for detention, and but I wasn't free. I wasn't free yet because she took it like it was acceptable to her, but now she got to take it to the assistant principal, and he gonna look over it. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a two-step verification. I got through the first one, but now I got to get through the second one, right? So I'm cool with that. All right, I'm serving it. So boom, detention goes straight, right? I get out of the detention, and I go to my first period. ISS gets called at the beginning of the second period. So first period, I'm stressed. I'm like, bro, did it work? Did it work? Because at my school, because some schools you may not serve that detention that Monday, then that Tuesday you gotta go to ISS. No, if you gotta serve that detention that Monday, you either gonna serve it that Monday morning before school, or you gonna get called to ISS that same day in the beginning of the second period. You know what I'm saying? They not waiting. They gonna get you in there. You better serve that detention. I got through the first step of the verification. I served my detention. Everything going good. I'm in first period, kind of stressing about it, like, bro. So now we kind of just started activities a little bit, and then they finally go on the intercom and they start listing people's names for ISS, right? So I'm in my seat, just like literally just breathing hard, just like, please don't let them call my name, bro. And then like the whole list go by, right? And my name doesn't get called. So I'm hyped. I'm still hyped. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, let me just try to make it the rest of the day and tomorrow. And then you know what I'm saying? I'm not tomorrow, but like really just the rest of the day just to make sure, right? So, but I'm still feeling good for the most part. Cause if it was really an issue, he would have been called my name up there. I would have known. But I'm really an overthinker. You know what I'm saying? So I really just want to make sure everything cool. Like I'm clear, right? So that's that part, right? That's that part. So now fast forward to the second story time, the craziest fight I'd never seen. Now fast forward to the second part of like the second story time, the craziest fight that I'd ever seen, right? So now I get to fifth period, right? I get to my fifth period. We all get in there. It's the beginning of the class. We all just trying to find our seat. We all just trying to find our little seat and stuff like that. Even though we don't have assigned seat, people, they got their little seats that they like to sit at, right? So I sit in this one particular seat, this one particular row. Like I sit in like the third row closest to like the door that lets you out. So I'm just chilling, like I'm sitting down getting situated. So I kind of start hearing like a little bit of arguing behind me, like a little bit farther behind me. So I look back, like probably like 2 desks down. They got these 2 dudes kind of arguing a little bit because they had this one dude sitting down and another dude low-key kind of standing over him talking to him. So apparently the dude that's standing up is yelling at the dude that's sitting down like, bro, you in my seat. So obviously the dude coming back with the, like, bro, this ain't your seat. We ain't got no assigned seat, right? So he start hooping and hollering, right? He kind of start hooping and hollering at him and stuff like that. And the dude that's standing up, he get quiet. So I'm like, I guess that's done with. I guess he's just gonna move somewhere else. But he started counting down, and I was like, I thought it was over. So he started counting down. He said, "All right, I'm gonna give you down to the count of 3. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna count down from 3. If you're not up, it's gonna be an issue." So obviously the other dude, he a hood dude too. So he like, man, I don't care what you're talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, he going crazy too. So he just sitting down. He just getting himself situated. He not paying dude no mind. So do like 3, 2, 1. And I kid y'all not, bruh. Dude literally with the dude in the seat still, literally takes the desk and flips it while the dude is in the desk. I didn't even know he had that much strength. He took dude, literally grabbed it from the desk and like the little parts where you like underneath the desk where you can put your books under, literally took it from the desk and like the little basket underneath and flipped him, literally almost head first. Said boom. Dude low-key flew off the desk scrambled in place. I'm just kind of like, bro, I'm just so lost for words. I ain't never seen something like that. Usually when people count down, they bluffing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, ain't gonna go nowhere. Dude was for real. He flipped dude straight up out his desk. So obviously, like I said, bro, he was a hood dude, so he wasn't going for that, right? So now everybody looking at him like, so now he get up, he turned straight Super Saiyan. You know, he start crying, he huffing and puffing. And then, I'm sorry if y'all hear like a lawnmower out there. Let me go, actually. So dude turned Super Saiyan and he just, you know, he started crying and he just on a straight flashing out, right? So he hurry up, try to get him stuff up. So dude just backing up, get his setup, right? And dude get up and he just straight bum rush dude. They going crazy, bro. They going stupid in the classroom, bro. They went from the middle of the classroom all the way somehow to like the closet corner to the door that let you out, bro. Them dudes was fighting, son. Them dudes was going crazy, bro. I kid you not. And I look at it, old dude that initially flipped him, he ended up losing. Like, it wasn't like no landslide loss, but like, it was close, but like, he ended up losing them. But it was just the fact that he stood on business, that he just really just flipped dude out his desk when he said like, bro, there's gonna be issues if I get down to the end of this count and you not up. And he really did it. But that was like the craziest fight that I ever seen, because it was just like, just the initial impact of it, just him just literally just flipping him. I ain't never seen that before, and I ain't seen it since. Literally flipped him out his desk, and they got to throwing hands, bro. That stuff was crazy, bro. But moral of the story is, don't forge nobody's signature, because that could really get you in trouble. And two, you know, come on, bro. You know you don't sit there in that seat, bro. Come on, man. You know you don't sit there in that seat. Or you can take it the other way. Like, it don't matter, bro. That's really not your seat. You just go sit somewhere else. Somebody got it. It really wasn't even that serious. I really went to throwing blows over a desk when they got plenty of other seats that was open. You know what I'm saying? And nobody got no assigned seats. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he wrote his name down on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even that serious. So, moral of the story is, one, do not forge your signature. Do not forge your signature, because that will get you seriously in trouble. And two, just be the bigger man and just walk away, bro. That's really all it is. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, y'all, and I hope y'all keep God first over anyone and anything. And I hope y'all come back for the next story time next Saturday. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. Peace.